Hello. Oh боже. Hello. Oh, no sound. Again. Uh-huh. Seems like I won't be speaking well today. Foo. Why does it taste better in Berlin? What do you mean? I already gave you like a few of them. I'm unpacking. So I got a what is it called? Hub for my Philips lamps. So that I can connect it to Google and tell it to turn it on. I had to do it like way before this. I don't know why it took me so long. Блять. Just chatting же. Ну, Алён, блядь, ёбаный в рот. Hello, hello. Carpet. Yeah, I'll be playing today probably. I don't know what else to do. Guys, so I'm so sorry, but I already like decluttered my closet without you because it was like so much work and I had to like actually, you know, do it and concentrate on that and not on stream. So I did it without you. I'm sorry. But I already like in this morning I went I went to the thing that collects clothes from people and then gives it to refugees, and so I already took the clothes there, and also a few of my sneakers. Hello, hello. So let me show you actually how much of clothes it was. Clothes. Here. All of this, and then the oi. And then there was also like a few like when I put it, it was like a lot of the like big trash bags. I can't remember words. I don't know why. What is wrong with me? Let me just give me a few minutes. I'll remember how to speak. I've been seeing some friends like for these 2 days, and it like fucking took all of my time, and I kind of didn't like that. Like I didn't get to do my things, you know. So today I'm doing my things, and today, oh, after the stream I'm gonna go fix my nails finally, cause I kind of hate them. The problem is like because of my skin, it gets very dry, and then every time, like if I wash my hands way too many times, it like starts hurting even now when it's like warm. Just speak, ёб твою налево. You know English. Why do you think you don't know it? Aloona, come on. Flexing. Oh, they're not my friends. I just know someone and it's their friends, so. And I had to spend time with them, so. It wasn't awful, but I just, you know, I was just sitting there thinking like I could be doing something else. Is that bad? Like, you know, I just spent some time with people and then, okay, I socialized enough. I think that's enough. I can go home now. Thank you. I've got my thing. I can't open it. Why am I doing this? I literally have. Oi. I scratched something that I didn't have to. It's fine. Social battery is dead. Time to recharge. True.
Just chill in a room.
Thank you, Hans. Thank you, Bananable. Yeah, just chilling for now. I'm unpacking my Philips hub. Oh. Wow. Unboxing stream, guys. Aloonity box. It's so clean. Wow. It's backwards too. Sounds normal to me. I totally don't show up, hide and leave an hour later. Minimalist. I don't know how this works, so I'm gonna figure this out right now with you. Okay. Do I go to Philip's site then? What do I do after this? I don't know.
Miss gifted a tier 1 sub to Joblo from Kokomo.
Thank you, our
They
Miss
have
Gift.
given 602 gift subs in the channel.
That's a lot of subs. %75% scam train already, and we just started. 100 people. Hi everybody. Sorry, it's an early stream. I don't know how you get here, even got here. Spaghetti. Okay, now I need. Where am I gonna put it? All of these are taken. Because you live in this time zone. Czech. I don't know how you read that. By accident. That's a great accident. Getting educated by accident. Thank you, Sylvan Forge. Scam train 100%. We did it. Woohoo! Yay! Level 1 complete. Hi, how are you today? Got my day off. Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm fine. I have no idea how this works. But I connected it. I'll figure this out maybe later. This is how I do everything, and then I never do it, you know? Oh, 80% now, scam train. Okay, guys, how are you? What's up? 4:40 a.m. Why aren't you sleeping? This isn't right. Confused by tech. That's me. Please speak loudly. Do you hear me bad? You're horrible. Why? Sound is ok. Your bees are growing stronger. Shrunker. Hi Poland, we love you. Stream is fine. Oh, there was an alert right before the stream and then it ended right before I started. How amazing. Also, there was like 3 alerts again this night. You know? What? Guys, my volume is like I either sound decent with this mic and this room, but it's a little bit quiet maybe. Just make it louder on your things. Come on. Or sound is terrible. Listen, I can demonstrate. Why am I? You want it louder? Get ready though. Let me make it louder. Okay. Is this better? I can leave it like this. See, this is better. This is like, it doesn't do... You know?
Sylvan Forge gifted a tier 1 sub to Jenny
I just need a new mic.
377 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you, Sylvan Forge. Excuse me. You love the kiss. Mike doesn't have to be doing this. It's wrong when the mic is doing it, you know? This mic is great, but I can't make it work. I need something that is like a little bit, it's like easier to make it work, you know? It's a user problem. Yeah, I need something that that I just plug in and it just works, you know? Listen, sound is way too difficult, okay? You learned a bit of sound engineering to tell which would sound better in stream. Does it really look like I learned something? I cut my hair, but it's like almost the same length. It's just that on the front there's like shorter things to like make it more interesting. Educational stream? Very interesting. Someone asked, literally. Someone was interested. I'm not just talking about it. It's called layers. What is the song you would never get bored of? Let me. Ah, actually, it's in Russian. And we hate everything Russian now, so never mind. Okay, never mind. Let's just let me find it anyway. Даша путешественница. Why can't I find it? Yo.
Даша! Эй! Вперед, Даша! Тю-тю-рю-тю-рю, Даша! Тю-тю-рю-тю-рю, Даша! Тю-тю-рю-тю-рю, Даша! Тю-тю-рю-тю-рю, Даша! Let's go! Даша путешественница наша! Даша! Она всегда поможет, если сможет! Мне нужна ваша помощь! Мы ей верим!
Мне нужна ваша помощь. So awkward.
Мы ее любим! Let's go! Вперед! Эй! Пойдем вместе!
Let's go. They left let's go. Why?
Наша Даша!
Наша Даша, наша Даша.
Наша Даша! Это жулик! Это жулик! О,
ужас!
Даша следопыт!
Yeah, that was terrible. The fuck is this? That's what I heard it like when I was a kid. Why I have so much trouble speaking today? Пиздец. Is that what insanity feels like? Yes, today. Sometimes I do speak like a person. Should we just play a game? We will have to decide what to eat later too. Hello, hello. Pizza. I ate pizza yesterday with the pills that helped me eat pizza, and it was meh, you know. 240 cats. Hi everyone, thank you for being here even though it's this early. Pasta. Pizza pills. Fish. Pasta. I can make pasta. It sounds way too fancy though for what I'll make. Boiled water. Hello. So guys, if you just joined, I already collected... True. I already collected the whole, like... Let me just wait. Let me concentrate and actually like build this sentence like a normal human. I have picked the clothes that I don't wear from my wardrobe, right? And then I put it in the bags and then I put it to the place that accepts clothes. And then why can't I just say it? Боже, why is it so difficult? What is wrong today? I'm annoyed. Let's play a game. Yeah, I donated clothes. Hello, hello. Ah, Господи. Did you know some people say it like that? Clothes. Clothes. I don't know why. I did read it like that also at first. I don't understand why. Okay, time for... Stanley. Да, блядь. Stanley? Clothes. You saw a dead body? Were you at someone's funeral? Why can't I change category? Ah, what is wrong with my mood today? How do I fix it? What am I worried about? I don't even know. Don't know what to fix. Mystery, simulation, adventure game. Stop streaming then, or you go away. How about that? Drink spicy water? Do you want me to die? Drove past the house. Drove. I don't know how to pronounce it. Oi. Oh боже, it doesn't move. Bro! Okay, I fixed it. Past the house where an ambulance was sitting out front and the... I don't know half of those words. Confirm, 12. You selected 12 again after I gave you my big speech about how impressed I was that you didn't input 12? Are you deliberately toying with me? Hang on, I need to be calm. Oh, same. I've been wrong about this in the past. Perhaps 12 is really is your favorite time. Maybe that's even why you selected it in the first place. I guess I have no way of really knowing. Tell you what, let's use another slider to get to the bottom of this. Oh, боже. To what extent is 12 your favorite time of the day? You know, can I just say, regardless of whether it's actually midnight right now, I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. I feel like I'm learning more about you and how you like things to be said. It's good to collect data. Or data? I wish we had more sliders, but we've gone through all the sliders I have. Perhaps I can invent some new sliders to gather new data on you. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let me whip a couple new ones. Should be ready by the next time you boot up the game. Wait, begin? Not continue? Oh no.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Are you joking me? Do you hear this?
Stanley
okay?
worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh, okay, no,
Stanley
it's
decided
correct.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Sound is okay? Yeah, it should be fine.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Perfect, okay.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
No! Wait, what? I don't remember this. Ну ладно. Okay, back on track. There will be a reward for finding them all. True. I forgot I was looking for them.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Haha! Opa!
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This,
You!
you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands? Stanley figs? What
Mini
about
stands.
Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Soy? Soy? You soy.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked,
I feel like this
unraveled,
can be like
Stanley
this.
wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
You wanna change title?
But
Just
of
leave
course,
Ukraine
Stanley
and
couldn't
Ukrainian.
possibly have known this.
Did he already say?
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What was I gonna say? I made it louder. Is this better?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his
Peculiar.
chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
I didn't get
Stanley
scared
walked
this
straight
time.
ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a
Боже.
conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
is it always so
As
in
the
time?
machine went
Going
into
on.
motion and Stanley was inched closer and
Thank you,
closer to his
Miskiv.
demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this
There
violent
has to
end
be a way
to
to
his
get
brief and
there.
shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal
Thank you,
jaws.
Pajomo.
In a single visceral instant, Stanley was
There
obliterated.
has to be a way to
as
get
the machine
there.
crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh, thank you, Hydra. I knew it. A box.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
True. Oh, okay, I remember this.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Wait. Was already dead? No, you. I'm pressing shift to go faster, but it doesn't do anything, but I'm still pressing it anyway. Do you also do this in games? Warzone. Interesting. Oh no, too many rooms! What the fuck is going on? I know, gaming museum. Isn't this amazing? Escape menu. So quiet. Aha! I'm back. All fake. Silent museum. Now I'm back here. Okay, exit.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Oh, right, I need to walk. I know, museum again. Oi.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Why I
But
give
listen to me.
nightmare?
You can still
How?
save those two. You
Hello.
can stop the program
Oi,
before they
блядь.
both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
Daymare? I wanna get a stream deck and do like a lot of funny cool stuff. You know? Why are my hands fucked up? No, I don't have one.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Wait.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I can't find a bucket. Where is it? Ah, here it is.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
It belongs here.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy.
I
It's as
can.
clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know
No!
how hard it
Take
must
the
be,
bucket.
given
Take the
pressure that
fucking
the broom closet
bucket.
is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and
I don't
lifelong
want
friend.
it.
You can't hand it over. Oh no. We're getting into name calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons. But
I
even
like
this is
it.
worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your
Hello.
relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel
Hello,
the
I'm
same sort
fine.
of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even
Okay.
partially enticing manner? Well, I never. Go. Coming to a staircase,
Okay, it's
Stanley and the
enough.
bucket walked upstairs to the
Stanley
boss's
in the
office.
bucket. I put the bucket here. Да блять.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes.
It's the
This
bucket.
is certainly the most logical explanation. The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate.
How many holes does
It
a
would be
straw
all
have?
Stanley could do to keep himself
One.
together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him,
It's just big.
comforting him,
It's deep.
reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Ah!
Wait, Stanley said to the bucket. Can we go back up?
I
When
didn't
was
know
pressing
this!
those keypad buttons, there was something very intriguing about the number 3. I want to go back so I can try pressing the number 3 again. The bucket said nothing.
Number 3. going?
Here we are, said Stanley. Now I'm going to try out that number 3 button. He took the bucket over to the keypad and began absolutely slamming on the number 3 over and over and over.
Here or where? Where number 3? What is he talking about? Bro, I'm gonna block you. Stop messaging me. Where do I put 3? Do I press this again? In the elevator. No.
Well, he said, the number 3 is such a special button. I'm having the time of my life. Stanley looked expectantly at the bucket, but the bucket remained silent. This was a shock to Stanley, who had always felt such a connection with the bucket. How was this not as exciting to the bucket as it was to him? Once Stanley had had enough of the number 3, he got back in the elevator.
Okay.
Perhaps the bucket had missed something.
Ah!
Perhaps it had not seen how much joy Stanley got from slamming the number 3 repeatedly.
There has to be another...
A hint of regret nagged in the back of Stanley's mind. Should he demonstrate the number 3 for the bucket again?
Yep. That's what we're gonna do.
No, said Stanley to the bucket. You can't go on yet.
No,
Not
no,
till
no,
you
no,
understand
no, no,
how
no.
much the number 3 means to me. You and I have been through so much together, and I just want you to see what I see. Feel the happiness I feel. He smiled at the bucket, and the bucket said nothing.
And the bucket smelled high. Thank you, the booty call of Kultu.
Here we go, said Stanley. This time I'll really show you. He ran to the number 3 and began to wail on it like a musician on a beloved instrument, weaving a concerto of truth and passion. He wielded the number 3 like a fine artist would wield a paintbrush. He told stories through the number 3, stories of his dreams and hopes and fears. And the whole time, he looked to his bucket for a reaction of some kind. Anything to let him know that the bucket appreciated what he was doing. The bucket conveyed absolutely nothing at all, only silence.
Silence is
Crushed
good.
by a wave of dejection, Stanley returned to the elevator.
I didn't come back here for nothing. What if I don't take the bucket with me, but go the same way and return from the elevator? Are we there yet? Let's go without the bucket now.
Stanley and the bucket were so close.
Wasn't
They'd
it-
always been there for one another.
Wait.
Why suddenly could the bucket not connect with this
Wasn't it
passion
up?
of Stanley's? The question caused Stanley to ruminate the whole way down the elevator. He knew that there must be a way to get through to the bucket, to communicate fully with his dear friend. Surely there was a solution, mustn't there be?
You want the bucket? You like the bucket now. I thought you don't like it.
Stanley
Ah!
and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
I don't want to do that again.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death. The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Oi. I'm sorry. I don't know why it does this. You can get a free subscription with Amazon Prime.
At this
Way
point,
back.
Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
Because it's mirrored? No. How do we finish this path quicker?
But of course, Stanley and the bucket thought better of it and realized they simply had too much to live for.
Actually, maybe it's better if it's different with bucket. This one is so long though.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What
Speed
horrible
running.
secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves. The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine. Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
Don't use? What will happen? Jump? Are you trolling? I will wait. I want to know all of the endings, so even if you're trolling, I have to check it. Wait, and then what? True, what then? What are we waiting for? Now go back? And then what? Wait, I am lost. Will this open? No. Now what? Can I click this? Press light button. Oh my god. Is this because I'm with the bucket?
No!
Ah!
He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control. Never! He squeezed
Never.
tighter. His one friend in the entire world.
Where am I going?
He could trust no one except for the bucket. But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
So it doesn't really
Full
change
reality of his
anything.
past began to sink in. Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a...
It changed 3. Do I
Stanley
go
and the
back
bucket
and
waited in blackness.
click it
Was
again?
it over? Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves
I
from the
won.
tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away.
Broom
Excitedly,
closet
the two of
ending?
them began to discuss
I
the
don't
kind
think
of life
so.
they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door.
We
The
didn't
bucket
finish
wanted to
the
learn to
game
risk.
last
Stanley
time.
wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then
Aloona in the
stop it halfway
bucket.
through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and...
What?
What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped?
What?
Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed?
New.
Unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty, until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave. Even the
'Cause
facility
with the
itself
bucket.
recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing
Wow.
warmth of the bucket, would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket. No, no, no. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized
There's
he would
more?
never again leave this very room. But at least
At least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very
That's
soon
what I
now,
think every day.
he was about to find out.
As long as I have my bucket. What?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Not too late for the broom. Do I get the bucket with me? No. Room 427? Is that my room?
When Stanley came
Is
to
it
a
here?
set of two open doors,
I think
he
it's
entered
here.
the door on his left.
Right? Wait, right? Oh, okay.
GLDTP99 just gifted 5 subs.
Thank you, GLDTP99! 5 subs! No activity, guys. No activity at all. But now subs, 5 subs. Thank you. Do I enter? I'm scared. I want to know what's with this room. He only trolled me.
Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say
This
anything
happened.
at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Do we wait? I'm waiting. This game is creepy. Yeah, it's my favorite game. Mop bucket. Так. Let me see at what time I need to be. Do we wait? Milken kumki. Kumki? Ew, what are you eating? Don't eat kumki. Take the bucket and knock few times on 4:30 next time. 4:30. I'm not gonna remember this. Remind me. 4:30. Knock? How do you knock in this game? Okay. We just leave, I guess, right? I do what I want. Oh, so I do need to wait? Are you trolling me? I mean, I can wait. We can just chat. I want to check everything this time. I knew we didn't finish this game. Kumki. Guys, just be quiet. Let's decide what I will order. Actually, I can cook. I can make rice. Or cooking stream. No, 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 no. Oh, yeah. I want a burger, honestly. Is it? Oh, it's raining! Oh no! It's raining. Nothing is happening here. Let's leave. What do you say? We leave? You recommend the chicken with soy sauce, chili, blue cheese, zucchini, and macaron? Sure. Where's carpet? Everywhere. Okay, walk. We walk? Let's try. Did I buy shorts? I did! I actually did. And I went outside wearing them, and it was way too cold still for them. Will there be even a summer here? A summer? Okay. Nothing happened! Nothing happened. Got rid of clothes to buy more clothes. Okay, I tried everything. I need to go back.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
Oh,
office.
now we need to try the pressing 3.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean?
It's hot there, but you're
Stanley
cold?
wondered aloud to nobody.
That's literally
he
me
began wildly
always.
tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
You're gonna have to go
Easy.
back.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
We will go back and try pressing 3. What about 2?
Stanley walked straight ahead through
Wait,
the
what
large
is-
door that read Mind Control Facility.
If light is on, call 914 immediately. That's not 4 numbers though. Numbers? $4.19. Let's try that.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
419. Oi, 914. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm bad with this. There was a
Here we are,
phone.
Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow! I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Nothing is happening. What is this? Let me out! What should I do?
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
No Yelp.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he? Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Where can I find the phone? This has to do something, right? Google it, guys. Google it for me. I'm a little bit busy here, don't you see?
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor?
When I
No.
restart?
It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
Can I break the elevator or something?
Oh my god. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a timeout here for a minute while I process this. Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move
I
forward.
forgot what
No,
it was.
No, wait. No, I need more time to process. All right, I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
My new background music. Yeah.
Of course, going back down in the elevator.
Shut the fuck
Than
up!
anticipated. I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
He didn't say anything.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I
Yeah.
simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow? There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises, to have to think and to anticipate, and then to marvel at the eventual reveal? This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years.
This, I need to
And it's
stop
really all because
here.
of you. You're the one
What
who
is
took this
this?
bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it.
How do I
This
get
is
there?
unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley. Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People
Thank
look up to
you.
Which is why... Oh, I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well,
Thank
I've
you,
gathered a little
Conjuro.
press conference for you, so that you can talk about your work and your
We
storytelling
have
and your life.
activity.
Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really
Mucho
look up
love.
to you, Stanley. I don't know if you
Hi.
realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better.
That was the best
Oh, good,
idea.
yeah.
To Oppa! Woo! A new ending! Yeah, the best idea to put that emote on high. Woohoo! Something new!
The room where we're holding the press
Oh,
conference
no.
should be just around the
They're
corner.
not letting me out now. All eyes on me. Tupac!
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door.
Is this only in this Stanley Parable Deluxe? Thank you, Knulls too. Activity. Is this only in this version, or is it in original Stanley Parable too?
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry, you'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley.
Thank you.
Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get 'em.
Story. Stanley, me, Dead? Age 6. Is it dead or dead? The dude who came. Up with pizza. Wait. Oh. Never mind. Oi, oi, oi. Wait. Oh. What happened?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Do we take this? Phone?
No matter how hard Stanley looked,
They
he
don't
couldn't
work
find
here.
a trace of his co-workers.
Wait. What room did you tell me to? I take the bucket? Bucket door.
The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt
4:30?
away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
Where is it?
Stanley
No!
pressed the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Too late. Okay, well, let's go to the broom closet. Oi. Left door. Broom closet. Let's try that. Oh my god, this is gonna take so much time. Where is it? Oh, it's after this, right? Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves
Should
the
we
bucket.
finish him talk?
I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom
Closed
closet. That's
door?
what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies.
I should have
Stanley,
closed the
don't give in.
door.
Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. Oh no.
I'm kind of
Getting
cold.
into name calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined.
No, I should just close the window,
Now
but I
the
don't
broom
want to.
closet has the gall to imply
It
that you
gives a
and the
lot of
bucket are not
light.
truly deep and lasting friends, that your relationship
Bucket,
is
everybody.
convenient, that your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner. Well, I never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet
That's a
off for
very
its
bad
demeaning comments.
title.
Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed.
I changed
and
the
evolved
title
over
again.
the years. Let him have it. Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go. There. Now it's settled.
Here we go.
No more debate, no more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things. All right, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate. You see? I feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket. That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down
It's
at
like
this
you
sticker
would
and say
put
to
a little
yourself,
kid on yourself.
it's a bucket. There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker.
Meta.
You know what? I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us the silent treatment. And to be honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
No, come on, there has to be something now. No? Look at the handle moving. Ah, it's like a real bucket. Why am I levitating? What do we do? We do the same with no bucket next time? Just close the door, right? Okay, let's just go. Da? We leave? Why is he so offended? He's offended all the time. Manipulative.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Should we try walking downstairs with this bucket? I don't know if it's gonna like take too long with all the stories. Phone. You can't interact with this.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned
Phone.
to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. Always, the bucket would, and he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
Oh, I didn't put it correctly.
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Blueberry Red Bull or black coffee? Coffee! What do we do with
Stanley
this?
and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Wait, should we try this, but with the bucket? They won't destroy the bucket because they love it. Let's try.
This passageway had the word escape behind it. The
Woohoo!
truth was that at the end of this
No.
hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
No, the bucket. They won't kill the
The door
bucket.
behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No.
At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
You can't kill the bucket. Come on.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket, but what use is a sense of ease?
I kind of like the bucket too. How do I get here?
Thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
And the
In a
bucket.
single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end as it was crushed violently to death.
There has to be a way somewhere else.
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest. It
You
was
can't
a
kill
glorious
the
bucket to
bucket.
behold.
Stop. The bucket. Oh, wait, I don't have the bucket anymore. No.
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to
You
take a
took
bucket
it
like
from
this and to
me.
claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him?
my
Can you
bucket.
see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
It's all about the bucket now. What the fuck? That's my bucket. Oh. That's you, Chad. That's you before my stream. I'm sorry.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
This piece symbolizes the necessary relationship between bucket and humanity. However, what? Ah!
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong.
Oh!
Let Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine. Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket.
But I'm with
we
the
can
bucket.
save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler.
But
as
I'm with
leader,
the
as
bucket,
commander
you
of a new
stupid
world,
bitch.
A new vision for
Wait. What? What? Phone. It doesn't work. Okay. Bucket. 4:30. I remember. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Aha, here it is.
Stanley decided
Okay.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks. I'm still not feeling it. You see, now that you've gotten the bucket involved, my standards have gone up. Merely clicking a single door is no longer enough. Now, I want to see you press this bucket against multiple doors. Now that's the kind of thing that merits an achievement. Why don't you put 20 bucket touches into door 417?
Okay.
Okay, great. Now, go touch the bucket on door 437 a few times. Yes, now we're getting somewhere. How about door 415? Give it some bucket love.
Where is it? Did I miss it? 415? Where is it? Is it here? This will close.
Now back to door number 437.
Сука такая, блядь.
You know, I think the copy machine needs some attention. Why don't you rub the bucket on it a bit?
Where is it? Oh.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Literally, girls.
Okay, now bring the bucket on top of employee 419's desk.
Where is it? $419. Right?
Yes, this is great. Now the bucket knows exactly what it's like to be employee 419. Now, let's introduce it to door 416. We've almost got it. Now make the bucket and the copy machine touch again. Finish it off, Stanley. 5 touches of the bucket on door 430. Yes! We did it!
Achievement!
That felt amazing. You know, not all buckets will get this kind of experience. They won't all know what it's like to slam repeatedly against nearly every door in one section of an office building, or what it's like to be employee 419. Buckets may dream of an experience like this, but few can say they've truly lived it. You've given a bucket hope today. Stanley, I'm very proud of you.
Спасибо. Now what? You forgot to buy coffee beans. I can do the same without a bucket and the dialogue's different. That's fucking terrible. Oh, we had to go without a bug.
Stanley
Okay, we
clutched
go
the
here.
bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to
I'm
be.
friends with everyone, see?
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No, said the bucket. Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
What if I fall with the bucket? You die, but what?
But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms. How deeply touching.
Ah, Opa! Changed!
Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Yeah, I'm
And here it
collecting.
was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this... No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No, said the bucket. Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes.
But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his
Window?
dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms. How deeply
Window?
touching.
If you want, I can tell you all the secrets. Just lead me whenever something is not interesting.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Just give me
What
hints.
could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
Okay,
he had
let's
simply
try
missed
to
a
figure
memo.
out the bucket thing, or the... Wait. Uh-huh.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
The broom
he entered
closet.
the door on his left.
Okay, fine.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Speed run.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living
I
soul
forgot.
anywhere.
5-2?
Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to take. Too much for any man to take. He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans, half sobs, the guttural wretch. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few
Yes, I'm
moments
back. The
with
war
some
is not
calming
over.
New Age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the open
She's in
passageway.
Kiev. Where do you get this information? Just bullshitting right, left and right. Where's the bucket? I didn't take it this time. Kiev, they meant Germany? True. You fucked up all the words!
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me.
Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just
Yeah,
lead
that's a
back to
city
his
in
boss's
in
office?
Ukraine,
Well, that's a
Germany.
great question. I just can't wait to find out.
I'm on green screen, guys. It's a lot more easier than that.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated.
I need to
It's
click
that
something
keen
for
eye
it to work.
storytelling that you have. An incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm
No!
bullshit to the edge of my seat.
Almost forgot it again. Oh,
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this? Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he? Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator.
this is
I
fun.
can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me. Oh my god. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a timeout here for a minute while I process this.
Блядь. It's gonna take so much time.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No! No, wait! No! I need more time to process. All right. I have, of course, going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago,
Obvious?
this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive. You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at
I'm
the
gonna
top
go
of this
pee.
elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow? There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises, to have to think
and to anticipate, and then to marvel at the eventual reveal. This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years, and it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so
He's
much.
still
Stanley.
going.
Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which is why, though I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you, so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much
did.
for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good, we're here.
Oh.
Okay, the room
Speed
where we're holding the
run!
press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
I did.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door. All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry, you'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get 'em.
Nowhere else to go. Would you like to get a side ending or one of the main endings? I don't know. Is there something different I can do right now? Okay. Look at all these people standing. Literally standing like in the air. No, I can't go back. Oi.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive.
Okay.
Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Okay. No! Okay.
Already this was uncomfortable. And Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Bucket or no bucket? Fuck it.
The good old bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket, off on another thrilling adventure together. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply
I'm
the
feeling
place
like
to
going
be.
further.
And here it was. Had the
Here.
bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting
Sticker
room.
bucket.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo.
I don't
lift.
remember
Yes,
what's
good.
there.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked. No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, "No buckets past this point." Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the
Opa.
bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment. Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket.
Oh,
Simple enough, right?
wow.
This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket.
Thank
Okay,
you.
let's begin. Item 1. Is this a bucket? Correct. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket. Item 2. Is this a bucket? Correct. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Interesting.
Item 3. Is this a bucket? Incorrect. This is a bucket.
How many endings? Oh boy.
Item 4. Is this a bucket? What? Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one.
I love the narrator.
Is this a bucket? Correct. This is.
Why? Debilne.
Item 6. Is this a bucket? Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Item. Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere. Yes. Thank you. There's nothing here. Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait, when I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which of course is not true. Unless, is that what you think? Answer me straight, Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket? You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago, I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift.
Thank you, Hydra.
Do any of us know
CB.
what a bucket is?
Bucket.
Am I a bucket? Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely. Okay, here we go.
It's a bucket.
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket. Oh my God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either.
I'm not a
This
bucket.
is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
Okay, we should stop on this. Because I need to go eat soon. And we can still do some chatting. It's just chatting. Play this vid.
Underscore.
Magic Kato TP donated $5. Bro, I just got head for the first time today. That ish was wild. Shorty was a freak too. She was throating me at Dave and Buster's behind a claw machine.
What
I
is
was
that
seeing
DTS?
stars. Got me in a good mood.
What the fuck is going on? This nigga getting head behind the claw machine. Behind the claw machine. Why did you tell me in vivid detail where you got head in the goddamn Dave and Buster's? By the claw machine. I don't need to know that shit. This is the shit that be getting on my nerves. Y'all be telling me too much information, and then y'all be wanting me to listen to all this bullshit, and then giving me too much information. How old are you? How old are you? And why is the Dave and Buster's open? Ain't that shit supposed to be closed? You little nasty. You little nasty.
Oh no.
Channel. Emo Panda 41.
Magic Kato
Like it up.
Okay. Okay, you hear me like this, right? I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. Okay. I've been sleeping so bad. Hopefully today I sleep better. Should I order a burger? I don't know if you sleep just fine. Yeah, I can tell. Should I just order a burger? No, McDonald's is closed. I don't know why. Like, I know why, but other things are open, so I don't know why. I just eat a pill, and then we see maybe it's gonna be okay, right? You sleep better on carpet? Am I normal? You're just a little kid, it's fine. I eat what I want pill. Yeah, I guess I can call it that. Burger. Zuma, Alooma. Okay, so what? I'm ordering it. Should I maybe order it after I come back home? Maybe that would be even smarter, you know, guys? But what do I eat right now? Just don't leave and order it now? But I have to leave. Yeah, I guess I can make something at home. I guess that's what I'll do. What do I have except rice? You think I remember? I have some things I can cook. Sometimes I don't have anything except rice. Carrots? No, I've ate too many carrots. Prox rice is still... I haven't opened it. I have granny chocolate. I have one granny chocolate. Bird's milk. I have one bird's milk. Hello, hello. You can cook? I thought you can only boil. Isn't boiling not cooking? I'm alright, I'm just sleepy and the weather is sleepy. It's like raining and all. Yeah. You boiled pasta today? That's very unusual. Oatmeal with honey? Oh yeah, I would want that. Maybe I would just want anything right now because I'm hungry. You know. Today was the first day it hasn't rained for you? Hungry. Monkey. Ew, no grechka. That's too much. I like bread when I don't know what to eat. Kinda same. But that's gonna be an option when my toaster will be here. Grechka, I think you call it buckwheat. Like bucket. Toaster, yes. I've been using toasters when I was in Germany and now I'm in love with them. And I was like, I need one. So I bought it. Wheat. New emote? With a bucket? That's too specific. As a German, you're sad? Why? Okay, I'll check it later. Aloony bucket. Just because he's German, okay. Understandable. Pizza. I want pizza. Push. You don't have a toaster. That's why you're sad? I know, toasters are great. I might even say that's like the best invention, you know? Get a pizza burger? Паляниця. Pizza del nata. Here's the Ukrainian in Croatia hanging out with us now. She says, pocket really sweet. Why are you guys obsessed with accents like that? So weird. Meanwhile, me. Little cat! Okay, guys, I guess I'm gonna go make something to eat. Hi! I stream probably next time tomorrow, and I'll try not this early, okay? Thank you so much, everybody, for the thank you so much, everyone, for being on stream. But I can't speak. I need to sleep. Bye bye. Thank you, guys. Less than 3. Bye bye.